as a little scuff up.
Don't have it. It's still in the car.
Okay.
Don't worry, the press box. Sorry for the disturbance there. Working on our stream quality. Pitch out to Harrison. Harrison gonna get stopped in the backfield by Joe Hernandez. Big Bad Joe doing Big Bad Joe things there. Brings up 3rd and 12 for the Wildcats.
Exactly. Call a timeout.
They are going to call a timeout. Again, we kind of arrived late, so we didn't get our stuff exactly how we wanted to set up. We kind of had to move too. You know how it is with these away games. You think one state spot is good, and then the home team shows up and says, "No, it's our spot. You got to go somewhere else." So
yeah, for real.
We relocated twice, but we're here. We got a great view. I mean, I'm liking this right here. I kind of feel like what do you call that? Like college game day, where we got the nice little stage right out in front of the field, right amongst the fans.
Yeah.
You're hearing the Carnegie faithful cheering on their team here in a 3rd and long scenario. Devils drove the ball real well there early in the first, but kind of hit a wall there on 4th down, and now the Wildcats have taken over, but they're going the wrong direction. It's 3rd and 12. Back to pass, Harrison. Harrison throws it, and almost had his receiver. That would have been intended for Wallace. Espino had the coverage, but the ball got through him. Luckily, just blocked the view of Wallace enough that he wasn't able to come down with it, and the Wildcats are going to force the punt here.
Number 1, Heston Harrison back to punt for the Wildcats.
Ooh, we got a flag. Is this going to be encroachment on the defense? As looked like Braden Garrison had a really good jump on it. Yeah, it's going to go against the Red Devils here.
Looks like the call is offsides on the Red Devils.
So it's going to bring up a 4th and 8. Not going to change the strategy here for the Wildcats. They're still going to punt. And they're going to get that one away. High punt right into the sun. Espino wants it. Espino going to return it. And he's going to be brought down about the 42. Lots of hits and collisions there at the 35. But the Red Devils will take over here with 5:07 left in the first quarter.
As Devils going to take over here. They're going to quickly set up here. Derek going to keep. Run, he gets past the defender. Ooh, gets right past the 40, 41-yard line.
For the Red Devils, brought down by a host of Wildcats.
As that was a good run, about halfway for Derek Keenan. Tackled by a group of
Devils break the huddle here. One back set. Roper in motion, and Keenan's going to run again.
Ooh.
And got wrapped up early by number 66. That would be O'Keefe.
Keith had quite a blast right there. Got through the line, got the wrap, didn't let go, waited for his buddies.
I was about to say, I don't think he really brought down Derek there, but held him up long enough that the other Wildcats came in and made the play. Sometimes you don't get the credit on the stat sheet for the play you make.
But it's not about the stat sheet, it's about
the W's, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Keenan back to pass for the Devils. Devils throw it. He's got Espino. It's caught. Great play there by Abel Espino. Ooh, we got a flag on the play. You said, I thought you...
I think they thought it was unnecessary roughness, but Joe or Kale was only helping them up. I don't know if they're gonna
call it. And Coach Scott about halfway on the field, upset. I'm trying to figure out signals here, what he's waving at Scott for.
Because when he threw the flag, either Kale was helping him up when I saw the flag being thrown. Might have been holding. I might have been wrong.
It was a personal foul. Fortunately, I was looking down. I missed that. Puts the Red Devils right in the middle of that C. And it's going to be a 3rd and 20 scenario for the Red Devils. That great pass and catch negated by the penalty there. Roper in motion, and Keenan's going to roll left. Out to the flats is Espino. And that's going to be incomplete.
I'll bring up 4th.
Penalty the killer here. It looks like the Devils are going to bring out their punt team.
As Jonathan Martinez will be our punter here for tonight. And our starting punter for the season.
I mean, I hate to be wrong on my information here. I think Johnny Martinez has started as the punter since his freshman year.
He's hasn't started, but he switched off between Adrian and Ornelas.
That one gonna take some friendly Wildcat bounces before Crosby Cartwright in. Another Wildcat player going down. Adrian Madrid in the vicinity here.
Wildcats will take over on around the 27-yard line.
First and 10 for the Wildcats.
As number 1, their quarterback has quite an arm. He's able to launch it.
Aston Harrison, a 6'2" senior for the Wildcats. He's actually on the roster as a running back. Ooh, and that's not going to Harrison.
Joe Hernandez.
Marby, the running back, and yeah, that's Joe Hernandez, sorry, getting through the play there and making the play in the backfield. And I don't know if our fans could hear background noise, but the Carnegie fans know you got to stop 54 if you're gonna have success against the Red Devils. Man's considered one of the top 100 players in the state of Oklahoma. Showing why there on that play. Little do they know it's sports basketball.
Little do they know they have their own cousin on the other side.
Harrison brought down
by Derek Keenan.
Yeah, again, birthday boy.
Birthday boy kind of having himself a game here. Ran a lot of yards, got 1 sack right there. One tackle.
Yeah, tackle for loss even. You don't hear that a lot from your safety.
No, you don't.
They tend to be the guy who makes the play
out
20,
there,
25 yards down the field. Not 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Derek Keenan reading that though. Making the play. Red Devil defense, you know, they allowed, I believe it was 26 points last week. Whoa, we got a flag. That is delay of game on the Wildcats. as the play clocks show 0. I know if people can't see me, Pete, I was sitting here doing this, the referee signal to help me remember what the call is. And Wildcat timeout is, I don't know, he's kind of, must be. Teams went back to went to the sidelines.
It's not quite what I was laughing at.
Oh, hey, so they're waving, here we go, they're waving off the flag. Got the timeout in on time. So that's the call there.
Not what quite I was laughing at. As I was ready to announce the flag, I hear Yellow Hanky in the background.
Yellow Hanky, you gotta like the terminology there. Good fought game here so far. Minute 40 left in the first quarter. 0s on the scoreboard. We were talking about the Red Devil defense before the flag there. You know, they allowed 26 last week versus Groover. But the big note there, 3 turnovers they forced, 2 interceptions, fumble recovery, 2 of them by Mr. Garrison, number 13. And as he's played almost like a ball hawk scenario situation here, he wants to get the ball and get it back into offensive hands. Crosby Cartwright was the other one that had the interception last week in the end zone, I believe, to prevent a Greyhound touchdown. Garrison's pick was pretty close to the end zone too, if I'm not mistaken.
No, ran it in too.
Oh, the Devils jump.
Yellow Hankies on the field.
And that's going to help the Wildcats into a more third and manageable. Second penalty against the Red Devils, and again, that's another thing Coach Scott going to be trying to clean up with the Red Devils, as we saw last week, played a huge role in that game. In fact, the game-changing play, you know, the everything on the line play ended with the Red Devil false start and ultimately ending the game. As Harrison's back to pass, he's pressured by Garrison, throws it over the middle, he's got a wide open number 2 Wallace, and he is still on his feet. He broke the tackle of Crosby Cartwright, and the Wildcat fans going wild after that big play, as they're now on their own side of the field for the first time tonight.
That was a no-give-up play for the quarterback.
It really was, and it kind of looked like the DBs got crossed up with the wide receivers. 2 DBs were covering the same guy, and Wallace was left wide open. Wallace has been the intended receiver every time for Harrison.
As a QB1 was taken out of the game.
Yeah, you got number 30.
Yeah, Wildcat formation.
Yeah, a little bit of Wildcat there. That's Summerlin on the carry. Oh, I was off a line. That was Alt Holly on the carry.
Does it look like they might stay in Wildcat?
Nothing wrong with Harrison on the sideline. He's talking to the head coach. Looks like they're going to want to run this for a series. Figure out what they're seeing, especially with a big pass play like that.
Time clock.
Harrison might be, oh yeah, I don't think the Wildcats are going to call a play. And that's going to be into the first. 0-0 ball game.
They have one of the biggest plays right before the inning ends.
They're definitely threatening here now on their side of the field. 0-0 ball game at the end of 1. Carnegie Wildcats versus the Texoma Goodwill Red Devils. Fun little atmosphere here in Carnegie. We're about 40 miles away from Lawton, Oklahoma, if you've never had the opportunity to come down this way. Beautiful country, a lot of cattle, a lot of red dirt.
Great view, too.
Yeah, beautiful view here.
As their fans out here, something special.
Softball will be in action tomorrow. Rough day yesterday for them there at the Shattuck tournament. They've normally had a lot of success in. They had to play high-ranked Canute right off the bat. Battled them until late, lost 10-3. Second game the Lady Red Devils would rather forget than remember. 16-1 loss to the Shattuck JV team. So they've got a long road ahead of them tomorrow in the consolation bracket if they're going to bring home some hardware from that Shattuck tournament. And they're in a lot of action next week too. They play Monday at Turpin. They'll play Tuesday at OPSU, which will be a pink out game. Wear pink, they'll pass the bucket around, raise funds for a local cancer victim. As 25 going to be the back, and a little slight move there. That'll be Marbury again on the carry, met by Derek Keenan. Going to be 3rd and 6 here for the Wildcats. And they'll look like they're going to move back to their normal offense as Harrison returns to the huddle. Team with lots of big, powerful backs. I mean, I get it. Run Wildcat. Give your QB a break. He's obviously a powerful athlete. And he can come back on the field at 3rd and 6 scenario. That's not too bad. And ooh, he's going to lower his head and run it. First met up by Martinez, followed through with Keenan. Not going to be enough. Going to be a 4th and... Ooh, fell forward. They're going to give him a 4th and 3, short 3. I was expecting more of a 4th and 5 scenario.
They're going to keep on their offense here.
6-2, though. You can stretch that ball out a little bit more. Josh Allen showed that last night against the Rams. Harrison does give you Josh Allen vibes. Tall QB. Looks like he's going to run with his head down. And the Red Devils, again, undisciplined, will be offsides. And that's a free first down for the Wildcats.
Alex Breeden will come in for Nate Hernandez.
Offsides on the Red Devils. That will be enough for a first
Coach is going to have a word with them.
Wildcats set up at their 23-yard line. Ball on the ground, 25. I believe that's Marbury able to pick it up and make a play out of it. He's going to gain about 8. What was almost a troublesome play there from the Wildcats. Able to make something out of it.
Brings up 2nd down and 2 for the Wildcats.
And they are definitely threatening here. 2nd and 2. Devils looking for a play.
Say good defensive stops.
Marbury looks like he's still he's going to run back. Harrison on the outside. Keenan reaches. Fumbled. And what do we got to call here? They're going to call it out of bounds at about the 3-yard line.
Number 1, Heston Harrison keeps the ball for the Wildcats.
And
brings the ball to the
that is a first down for the Wildcats, but hold your breath if you were a Wildcat fan on that. If that stays in bounds, bounces in the end zone and then bounces out, that's a touchback Red Devil ball. Instead, Wildcats will take over 1st and goal from the 3. Wildcat formation, 30 up the middle. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
As Wildcats will be the first one to score here in this ball game.
Hawley on the carry, and Wildcats score first. A lot of that coming off that 3rd and long pass. Right there before the end of the first half, as Wildcats going to go for the extra point here. Galvez, the freshman, kicking for the Wildcats. Kicks up away high.
That'll be no good.
No good, so we'll stay 6-0. Wildcat favor here in Carnegie, Oklahoma.
This is not a start we're hoping for, but we can chill out, calm down, turn it around, and take it from there.
Again, you said scoreboard's what matters. Red Devils, they drove the ball down real nice their first possession. Ended up stalling on a 4th down at about the 19-yard line. Was able to stop the Wildcats. In fact, the Wildcats only gained yards due to penalties.
Penalties is the reason why that stopped them last time, too.
Red Devils took over. They drove again, had a big, huge gain to Abel Espino that would have been good for a 1st down. Instead, a personal foul was called on the Red Devils, forced a 3rd and long, and eventually a turnover and punt for the Red Devils. And again, they were stopping the Wildcats. There was not any positive gains as far as by offensive plays. And then Harrison throws a bomb to Wallace after avoiding a Garrison sack. Gained about 30 for the Wildcats. And next thing you know, Carnegie's moving the ball. And here with 9:18 left in the second quarter, they're putting 6 up on the scoreboard. Back to receive for the Red Devils, 2 very dangerous men, Abel Espino and Jarius Guthrie. Kicking off will be Galvez for the Wildcats. There's the kick, it's a line drive bullet right to Nate and Hernandez, and again, struggles with it a little bit, able to fall on it. That's one way to prevent an Espino or a Guthrie return. Line drive kicks right to the second row.
Those 2 guys are the quickest guys I know, too.
Nate Hernandez is a beast, though. If he could field one cleanly,
it's gone.
You might see a little Tyreek Hill peace sign as he takes off down the sidelines. Keenan, he's going to put a man in motion, and is that... If I am not mistaken, that is Diego Hernandez.
As he was hurt out in
the scrimmage.
Right?
Yeah. And it was a pretty severe injury, as in, I'm sitting here seeing number 8 run the ball, and I'm wondering who we gave that jersey to. That is a quick return from Diego Hernandez. Quick hill.
It's good to have him back.
Fortunately, that play went the wrong way for the Red Devils. Man in motion, Espino is going to hand it off to Martinez. Martinez around the edge. He's got 2 to beat. Ooh. And puts a shoulder into a Wildcat.
Looks like
for
there will be a flag.
Oh, man.
As Derek Keenan was looking at it, and I was looking at what he was looking at, I see that bright colored piece of cloth.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. It's coming back, folks. Block in the back, I believe, against... No, oh, okay. We've got... I think we got back-to-back face masks there. And so it's offsetting penalties. We'll replay second down. So again, Red Devils have a great play, and once again, all for naught due to a penalty. So this time they didn't go further back afterwards.
There's Cartwright set out.
He set up over here on the left side. Martinez, originally set up on the left, going to roll out back to the right side. Man in motion is going to be Hernandez. QB keeper on the outside. It's Derek Keenan. Derek Keenan tried to get through the 2 Wildcats there. Not able to. Harrison and Mulberry brings him down.
25, Landon Mabry brings up 3rd down and 9 for the Red Devils.
3rd and 9 for the Devils. Again, we've seen a lot of great, 4-yard plays. We've seen some, 10-yard plays. Seems the only thing that puts the Devils going the wrong way is penalties. 2 receivers set for Keenan. Keenan back to pass. All the time in the world. Going to roll right. Now in trouble. Throws it. And there we go. Diego Hernandez was working back towards the ball. And I don't know which DB there.
Looks like number 21.
Was a 21 long hat. Got panicked and decided to hold him back.
Number 7 is talking to him.
Pass intended for number 8, Diego Hernandez.
And so that's going to result in a first down for the Red Devils. Imagining what they're saying is that was a difficult ball to begin with. You didn't have to hold him.
Brings the ball to the 50-yard line for the Red Devils.
Right there at the 50, top of the C. Here comes the Red Devil offense, 7:19 left here in the half. Man in motion's Espino. They're going to hand off to Martinez.
Ooh.
Martinez with a cutback lane. Great gain, and it is going to be Mandrill on the tackle. Second long 2 for the Devils.
Been doing really well here. It's just those penalties just coming.
Again, stats look real good for the Red Devils. Scoreboard doesn't. Man in motion is going to be Hernandez. Hands it off to Martinez. Martinez up the middle at about the 35-yard line. And that'll be another Red Devil first down.
They found their drive. They found it. They've always had it. Just
as long as those yellow hankies don't show up, right?
Yeah, for real.
That tends to be what has stalled the Red Devils.
Be Drew and keep your hands in the air.
Will be right about the 6-minute mark as this play is sent in. Cartwright to the left, Espino to the right, and Hernandez hit in the backfield. Kirkendall on the tackle. Sophomore player there.
That'll be on 40.
Diego Hernandez, was kind of your wild card player last year. He made some big plays out of the blue, but unfortunately, both times he's touched the ball, he has been hit immediately. Keenan with Martinez in the backfield. Espino got a little counter play here, and Martinez only going to gain about 2 or 3 on the carry. Going to bring up another 3rd and long. And again, we're back to that point. We talked about this on that drive in the first, that you're almost looking at 2-down play here. You're not going to punt. You're not going to go for the field goal this side of your 50. Cartwright to the left. Man in motion is Hernandez. We've got a double reverse to Espino. Espino getting through some tackles and finally coming down after a gain of about 7.
Number 19, Abel Espino ends up with a handoff for the Red Devils.
That's one of those plays, if you can hit an undisciplined defense, they're not staying at home. You got room all for days. Here we go. That's, as we mentioned, 4-down territory. Devils going to go for it 4th and 6. They've been successful on one, not successful on the other. I formation, and
Timeout called.
Yeah, timeout called by the Red Devils, and I'm going to make a bold prediction here. Devils were going with a hard count to see if they couldn't buy a first down themselves, but with 4 seconds on the play clock, you barely have time to say hut, let alone say it a few times drawing off sides. 3:55 here left in the half. Wildcats lead 6-0. As what has kind of seemed like an all Red Devil game.
Yeah.
They've really dominated most of this game. It's been a handful of plays.
It's just those.
It's led Carnegie up 6-0.
It's just those penalties. Those penalties are what killing us. Without those, we'd probably be on the lead.
Coming up for the Red Devils, you have a Thursday night matchup there at Anchor D.
On the west side of the field, please turn your headlights off.
They got some headlight problems here. Anchor D Stadium there at OPSU in Goodwill, as they will welcome back former coach Skylar Watson. Watson seeing one of his old rivals tonight, as he is facing off against the Powers-led Hooker Bulldogs. Again, I formation here for the Devils. Keenan's counting. 7, 11. Yeah, there's enough guys. All the score. They need to reset the clock. It's sitting at 1.
They're waiting for them to turn off their headlights.
We're waiting on the headlights. Looks like we got a. Looks like that's Mr. Garrison over there, making sure that it happens. Yeah, is Keenan gonna roll out? Has Martinez. Martinez able to keep it. He's down the field. Just Harrison to beat. And he's down at about the 6-7 yard line. What a big play there for the Red Devils.
Good play, good blocks, everything.
You get a little bit worried there, as that is almost the identical play that they ran before on 4th down. Actually, it was the 3rd and 16 play that Espino was not able to bring in. This time went to Martinez. And he did bobble it for half a second there.
As your prediction was wrong.
Devils threatening here. And Martinez with it. And nowhere to go. Yeah, Mabry on the play. Yeah, you'd have me think I need the program to name that guy. He's made enough plays. It's in my head.
Brings the ball back to the 10-yard line where the Devils will take over.
Again, you know, I like to be grateful for people, the Wildcat moms who put out the program for us were able to give us one. I thought I had to break out my wallet and pay for one, but they generously donated it for us. Ooh. As Espino has it wrapped up in the backfield, and Devils headed the wrong way here. They had it all the way down at the 7. This is all the way back now at the 11. Going to bring up a 3rd and long, but again, 2-down territory. You're looking to even up the scoreboard. Looking for the equalizer.
As they go right here to get it in.
Keenan looked like a little bit of a hard count there. Look, throws across the middle. Almost intercepted. Crosby Cartwright, the intended receiver, and gotta say, number 21, Long Hat. I didn't know he was there. The guy was invisible. And it hits him square in the chest.
Kind of just bonded.
It came out of nowhere. As Sam Donald would say, I saw a ghost out there. Keenan under center for the Devils. I formation. They ran this earlier on 4th down. Same play. Keenan across the middle. Did he get it? Did he get
Got
it?
it.
He did. That's
Another.
Raul Reza.
He had an amazing play last week. He got one now.
He scores again on a reception. And the Red Devils have tied it with 1:56 left in the half. Devils look to kick here. Adrian Madrid, your kicker, and he puts it up. And hey, how about this? We don't say this in a while. It's good. Devils actually take a 7-6 lead with 1:56 left here in the first half.
7-6. Let's go.
Red Devil fans feeling a little bit at ease now. They've taken the lead here. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here with under 2 minutes left. As we said earlier in this game, Wildcats just not able to do much. Red Devils were all over them. And then they had a big 30-yard pass from Harrison to Wallace. And the spark ignited underneath the Wildcats. Wildcats drove using the Wildcat offense on almost half the plays and eventually punched it in.
It's Wolf kick off for the first time.
Kicking off for the first time. No shocker, number 1, Harrison, back to return for the Wildcats. 6'2", senior quarterback. Kicking for the Red Devils on the opposite end, the freshman, Stevan Martinez. So Stevan, a little bit of a hit-miss kicker here. He could kick one and you see it go out of the back of the end zone. We also saw one last week that traveled 15 yards.
Might have been on purpose.
I teased him in class. It wasn't on purpose. That one kicked and just almost, yeah, it got past that second row. Number 7, Longhat on the return. And it's going to bring it up to about the 32. Kirkendall got a hand on it in the second row. Every kickoff's been on the ground. That gets scary for the return team. Minute 51 left here in the half.
But you got Joe Alex right there. Then you got Johnny on the other side in the outside linebacker spot. Can't quite tell if that's Nate or not.
I think Garrison's on the far side over there. He's gotten a couple blitzes in. Two-back set for the Wildcats. Ball on the ground. Harrison's going to throw over the middle. Has Longhat. And Keenan's going to take him down immediately. We were talking about it when they were running Wildcat. Head coach and QB were chatting and guaranteeing you that they had saw something in the secondary against the Red Devils and were planning to try and exploit it. Did it right there with the quick pass to Longhat. Harrison in the backfield, shotgun formation. Gonna drop back to throw. Throws it up for Cartwright. No good. Missed the scouting report on number 2. He is a lockdown corner out there. Has a pick already this season. Hate to lie on stats. I think he had a handful at the end of last season as well. You really saw him come into his own his freshman year through that second half. Red Devils love having good old Crosby as a sophomore. You know, he's got a few more years
but a lot of teams
in the
don't
red
like
and
that.
yellow. Back to pass, Harrison again. Harrison looking over the middle, tipped, and falls carelessly. Madrid is the one who's going to knock it down.
Crosby was reading that the whole time.
Wallace, I believe, was your intended receiver. Crosby, you're right, was in the vicinity, but Madrid
Was able to jump.
Yeah, better to knock it down than give up a reception. Going to bring up a 3rd and 10, and interesting move here for the Wildcats. Are they going to continue to try and attack the Red Devils passing? Oh, they got to re-huddle here. That could be a problem. 10 on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry. As here comes Harrison. Ooh!
Quickly caught by Alex Breeden.
I looked like he hit his running back first, and that bounced him right into the hands of Alex Breeden. And with 59 seconds left, Joey Scott, he's smelling blood in the water.
Oh, yeah.
Knows he has an opportunity to maybe pat the score a little bit here. He's going to give his offense some time. Not mistaken, I think they have... scoreboard says they have 1 timeout left. I don't remember them calling a timeout. I really think they're 2.
No, I believe they did in the first half. That's why they uncalled the flag.
Possibly. Good long drive here, 4.5 hours from the Panhandle. It looks like Keenan's going to the sidelines. No.
Nope, he's getting a drink of water.
Swig of water and back to the huddle. It is 4th and long. You imagine the Wildcats are punting. So Keenan could take this play off. He's not, though. Birthday boy gonna stay out there and make something happen. Nobody back to return. I don't know if the Red Devils know it's 4th down. I don't know if the Wildcats know it's 4th down. Wildcats look like they're going for it. They go 75 out here. As whatever they drew up, not the play that Carnegie's coach wanted.
Honestly, thought they were going to pull something from longest yard. I was like, no, pay attention, pay attention.
That was the last time out for the Wildcats. Yeah, he was drawing something up 75. That would be Keegan Fernandez. He was normally lining up as their left tackle. Was way outside here as a wide receiver. Made me feel like not the smart one when both teams were lining up to run a play. I was expecting punt. It's 4th and 12 from the 45. This is punting scenario, especially with a minute left. Trailing by 1, you'd imagine the Wildcats would try and pin the Red Devils back. Red Devils' biggest gain, I think, has been the 24-yard pass and catch from Johnny Martinez on 4th down. And they're still set up in offense. Gotta run it, can't take it back now. Oh, a little quick kick. As here comes Espino. He's returning it from the 16 past the 20 and up to the 24-yard line. We do have a flag. Flag sits here at about the 40-yard line.
My bad, we have a hanky. Looks like he'll bring it back.
And you guessed it. against the Red Devils, blocking the back. And let's just make this even longer. And to be completely clarified and precise here, not dogging the guys in stripes. Red Devils just continue to be undisciplined and head the wrong direction. We don't keep stats on that, but quick math, the Devils were probably pushing about 100 yards in penalties. And I think the Wildcats are pushing 20. I think they were offsides once and a pass interference once as their 2 lone penalties. Devils have had a block in the back. They've had a personal foul. They've been offsides multiple times.
Are they going to bring it forward?
I think they're counted wrong. Let's try this again. Hear a lot of grumbling around us. I can kind of understand that. Make little to no sense. The play was down at what, the 24-yard line, and then flag was thrown. Yeah, the Red Devils get it at the 36.
Trust me, I am confused as well.
Devils gain 12 yards off a penalty? Okay. Off their own penalty?
That's what I'm trying to understand.
What's really sad is there's someone at home who knows more football than I do.
And they're not out here
and
doing
they're
this
looking
for us.
at the TV yelling, like, this is what's happening. Don't know. Like, just absolute frustration hearing us talk.
At this point, they might have muted us.
That might be the case. They might have muted us They muted me. They muted us when I was saying that there would be a punt on 4th and 12. Which I wasn't wrong. It was just a very awkward punt formation.
These 47 seconds have turned into past 45 seconds.
Again, long day for Red Devils coming up today and tomorrow. There's still that 4.5 hour drive home. The Red Devil Esports team in action tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. They've had success. Fortnite team 3-0, looking to continue their undefeated season. Cross country, they've got a trip of their own. They're headed to Cherokee. And a very smart decision. They have left early. They are staying the night there. As Coach Keenan and I think one of the cross country. Oh, Devils are getting more yards. Let's
do it.
This continues to be marched forward and is placed at the 50. And the grumbles in the stands get louder, and rightfully so. Devils penalized and gained 25 off of it.
Why don't you go read the comments in case someone knows what's going on?
Keenan gets it to Martinez. As hands up, they're going to run the clock. He's going to be inbounds. 39 seconds left. Devils look set up no huddle. No, maybe we are huddling, not the wisest. 30 seconds. Hustle up to the line. Keenan drops back to pass again and throws it over the middle. Ooh. As Roper gets up for it. Roper is one tall kid, but he's not that tall. That one falls incomplete. 22 seconds left. Ball set at the 35-yard line. as we got to get a hold of Coach Scott and figure out what happened there. As that looked like a negative for the Red Devils, turns out a positive, and now they are threatening here late. Keenan. Oh, he's got Espino.
Oh.
Just let him too far.
Pass intended for number 19.
As that's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
17 left.
Just overlooked Espino right there. Ball looked good.
He was open too out here at about the 21-yard line. Just led him a hair too far. Brings up a 3rd and 10. Drops back to throw. He's looking right over the middle. It's Cartwright, and gonna fall incomplete as Long Hat was all over the coverage there. Brings up a 4th down, and now here's where it gets interesting. 11 seconds left, 4th and 10 from the 35-yard line. As Scott's not going to let that remaining timeout go to waste. He's going to call timeout, and interesting what you do here. You feel a little bit safe with the amount of time left, as long as you don't turn something over and give up a defensive touchdown. You feel comfortable that you're going to go into the half leading. You're also hungry to score one more. You're also 35 yards away. As we mentioned, Devils' largest gain earlier was a 21-yard pass to Martinez. So a replica of that play doesn't do much for you, but gets you a first down.
Yeah. Maybe if you do that play again, hurry up and get out.
Wildcats, on the other hand, they do get the ball back at half.
The Devils are ready. See what they got planned here.
I'm kind of looking for a 6 or a cover 3 deep here from the Wildcats. They're not going to do it. Long Hat, though, way back, about 20 yards off of the line of scrimmage. Keenan, your QB, 2 receivers to the left. Keenan back to pass. Looking left, steps up, steps way up, throws deep to the end zone, and that is picked. Cartwright went down, and Wallace stayed up. And Wallace catches it, but maybe shouldn't have. The Wildcats lose 32 yards on that interception. He drops it. They have it at the 35. Now they'll have it at the 3.
We can get a tackle here.
Tackle in the backfield could be a problem. Fans cheered. Interceptions are exciting, but
not when they bring you back at the 1.
that's a statistic you... No, I dropped it, ref. I dropped it. I did not catch that.
It's good on a stat
sir.
sheet, not in the game.
I did not catch that ball, sir.
Here, watch. I dropped it.
Wallace, the lone receiver, out to the right. Biggest play for Carnegie was a pass play early. They're going to try and stay out of the end zone. Looks like they did it. That'll be the end of the first half. Devils going to the locker room with the lead, 7-6. We'll be back here in a bit for the second half of this ball game. Welcome back, fans. We're about ready to end halftime here as seconds clicking off. Devils never went to the locker room. They went off the field and got to about the concession stand, turned around and came back and met in field. Wildcats did go to their locker room. They came back out about 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
7-6 ball game here and a tight one in Carnegie as the Devils lead it. And really, the Devils look like they controlled most of the game. They'll put 3 more minutes on the clock. That tends to happen here. But Red Devils had most of the success. They've gotten ahead, 4 yards a carry, 5 yards a carry, a big 10-yard play here.
Almost did what you want from a team.
Yeah, I mean, moving the ball down the field extremely well. And then someone will mess up, and a hanky comes out, and instead of running a play for 10 yards, they have to go for 15, or they have to go for 20, and eventually that has stalled out the Red Devils a couple times. Opposite side, Carnegie, it looks like they'd struggled from a good chunk of the game, and then a big play from Harrison to Wallace. I'm going to have to refine my program just in case. I don't know where I set that puppy at. But they had a big play down the field right at the end of the first quarter. Got a huge spark, and they drove most of the time using Wildcat formation. And they have put up the first 6 points. Devils got a little bit lucky on their touchdown. It was 4th and 10. They had originally started off at 1st and 7 from the end zone. Were pushed back on the first 3 plays, but found Raul Reza in the back of the end zone for the Devils' first score, and then Adrian Madrid good on the kick as nope, that's money.
I mean, I'll take that paper of you.
I don't believe any of the Wildcat players are named George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. And definitely not Benjamin Franklin. I don't got one of those in my pocket, but I found the roster here in my pocket. Got a minute left here. Team's getting warmed up, ready to start off. Wildcats will start off with the ball. Devils will have to kick off to him. Earlier kickoff from Martinez. Barely cleared the second row. Kirkendall got a hand on it. Went to the third row as the Wildcats got on it and was able to return it for about 5 yards before the Red Devils met up with them. Wildcats kicks hadn't gone very far either, every time hitting Nate Hernandez, who is sitting in second row for the Devils.
Nate Hernandez's first year to play as a varsity player, as due to OSSA restrictions, he was not allowed to play Friday Night Lights.
A year ago.
He's able to play now.
As time runs out here, 6-7. We're ready to start the third quarter. As we mentioned before, got to really look out for that number 1 Harrison for the Wildcats. He's been a tough cat. Tall player, runs with a head of steam, and has an arm and can find receivers downfield. Devils, on the other hand, led by Derek Keenan, number 5, birthday boy. Like to wish Derek Keenan a very merry, happy birthday, and I know what he wants for his birthday.
A big old W.
Yeah, I leave Carnegie with a W.
Again, happy birthday, Derek.
Stevan Martinez kicking off for the Red Devils, and I hope we've been able to talk over the music so we don't get in trouble by Facebook. But loving the DJ in here at Carnegie.
But we can't love it.
You're not supposed to listen to it. We can, on the other hand.
Dun, dun, dun.
Songs brought to you by Pete. What in the world is going on? Again, another weird...
They look like they're checking the ball.
Inspecting the ball. Don't like it.
Nope.
Give me a new one.
Take it back. Not today.
I was worried that they were placing the ball somewhere weird. You had that at the end of the second quarter. I still can't explain it.
Yes, we're totally going to kick from the 50-yard line.
Harrison's going to scoot up a little bit as the returner. Man that does it all for the Carnegie Wildcats. Pair of freshman kickers in this game. Stevan Martinez, the freshman kicker for the Red Devils. And there he goes. He sends it back to the third line. Takes some good little Red Devil bounces. And Wildcats on the outside gets a lane. Number 30 at Holly. The returner gets it just shy of the 50. In fact, I think they're going to set it all the way back at the 46. Sits right on the edge of that C right there in midfield. Lovely facility here in Carnegie. School looks pretty awesome in the background here, as well as that good old Oklahoma sunset we got to watch.
Yeah.
Now under the Friday night lights.
The cold breeze.
Harrison back to pass. He's looking right. Has a guy. Ooh, double move. Wallace was wide open. Man, you like that play if you're a Wildcat. As Wallace, he broke off into an out route. And Espino went to jump it. And it was not an out route. It was a wheel route. He turned, went upfield. And the only other person that knew he was going to do that was Harrison. And he was wide open.
I'm not gonna lie, wide receiver's kind of quick, speedy quick.
Was the receiver they hit on their big play earlier. Wallace again in the backfield. As it's going to be a direct snap to the running back, number 25, Mayberry.
We saw that play earlier.
Yeah, a little bit of a hidden play. He turns around. So nobody sees he has the ball, turns and goes upfield. Joe on the stop there. Haven't really watched that matchup. Maybe something you can do, Mr. Lineman, and see what's the deal with Joe Hernandez if they're putting 2 or 3 bodies on him. As he's kind of been quiet here.
I'll watch. I'll watch it.
Snap. Direct to Harrison. Harrison looks for the outside. Espino able to take him down after a gain of 3.
As you're right, they do have 2 linemen on them, but able to get through. Just they ran away from him.
Ooh, we got a flag on the backside of the play.
I think I know what it is.
Holding.
Yep.
Devils.
Call will be holding against the Red Devils.
Thought it might have been face mask.
That's an awkward penalty to have as a defense. Yeah. Normally an offensive lineman penalty. Seeing how we have no offensive lineman on the field, that does make that real awkward. As that's a free first down for the Wildcats.
Joe was able to get 2 pancakes there.
Snap directly
Nate
to
Hernandez with the tackle!
at Holly, the carrier. He's got the touchdown earlier for the Wildcats, but not that time.
You got Nate Hernandez replacing Jerry.
Nate the Great coming in. He's actually going to take this play off.
Remember that book.
Kate Collins coming in to replace him. Couple big running backs coming out of the play for the Wildcats. Couple more receiver types on the field for Harrison.
There will be a flag.
Delay a game. Tried to get the Wildcats on that earlier. They called timeout before it could happen. This time they're going to take the penalty. Marches them back 5. Only the third call against the Wildcats.
Second down and 15.
Colton Roper getting a handful of the other defensive players pumped. You got a good opportunity here at 2nd and 15. Harrison shotgun formation. We're standing right at the 50-yard line here. And what do we got here?
Looks like they got their
start.
Yeah. Looks like they got their line with the jump.
As Carnegie's doing their best impression of the Red Devils. Penalty, penalty, penalty. And now you're looking at a 2nd and 20. And now you're really looking pretty if you're the Red Devils here. Harrison comes off. We're looking at a full Wildcat again from the Wildcats. When they name an offensive formation after your team, you might as well go for it. High snap, and Mayberry's going to pick up 10.
You don't bring it all the way back.
Brought down by number 51, Adrian
Madrid gets credited from the tackle.
Brings up first down, Wildcats.
No, you're a little bit off there, bud.
Oh.
That's a 3rd and 10 for the Wildcats.
Third down and 9-11 for the Wildcats.
Yes. More like it, Mr. Announcer, sir. Got excited that he saw the ball near the pylon, or the marker, thought they had got it.
I heard it from the slight distance. They're like, no.
Back to throw is going to be Harrison. Harrison in trouble. He's going to roll out. He's got a few Red Devils chasing him. He's looking for the sidelines. And I think Martinez is the one that's going to track him down.
Oh,
and
no.
There's a flag.
Yellow hankies on the field.
Oh, boy. You see that hat being thrown, and you imagine it's going to be on somebody in a white jersey. Everybody quiet.
There was a hat throw?
No, this is a penalty flag.
Okay.
And, yep, on the Red Devils. Free first down there for the Wildcats. Again. Personal foul. Here you go, Mr. Announcer, sir. Let's hear it. First down, Wildcats. Yes?
Nope.
Okay.
I think you got a little embarrassed about the last time. There you go.
He'd said it before. And here comes Wildcat formation. Holly on the run. Trying to get outside.
They're stripping it.
Yeah, not going anywhere. Colton Roper looked like he was in on that. Garrison was the last one out of the pile there and chooses to go the longer way around the Wildcat huddle there. $15 on the play clock for the Wildcats. Harrison back there. Drops back to look. He's looking over the middle as a receiver.
Oh! He dropped it!
Word. Oh!
If you're a Wildcat, that is not a flex you want to have.
He had it. Dropped it. Had it again. Dropped it again. Had it again. And eventually drops it.
For the Red Devils, though, that's the play they want.
Oh, man. Espino was on the coverage there. And it looked like he was going to be able to make a play on it. Got through him. Man. You could feel the heart race running through the Carnegie fans here. 3rd and 12, back to pass. In trouble,
Oh.
just chucks it. And nobody there.
I was looking the same thing you were looking.
Number 2, Jalen Wallace.
I was looking in the backfield just in case.
They did give Harrison a pretty good shot there.
Down and long for the Wildcats.
Crosby was in the area there, and so was the receiver Wallace, but looked like they were making a move inside. And eventually it was going to be an outside move because that's where Harrison put the ball. 4th and 12. I'm not thinking punt here. I'm thinking going for it because they're at the 28-yard line. Has to get it up to the 15. Back to pass, looking right, pumps, trouble, rolls. He's got
Joe
space.
chasing Joe.
And did he catch it?
Did they catch it fair?
Is he in bounds? Where's that? I'm not seeing anybody say anything official. Said he's out.
Yeah, he's out. He said he's out.
You could tell by the reaction of the fans. The Devils fans close over there. You hear them cheering. And you hear the groan from the Carnegie fans here. That was rather close.
Quite really, huh?
Wallace and Harrison has been a top-notch connection here for the Carnegie Wildcats. Red Devils will take over, though, from the 26-yard line. Keenan, quarterback, puts man in motion. Hand off to Martinez. Martinez up the middle. Going to gain about 3. Looks like he was tackled by Halmer.
By number 68, Kyler Wiedenmeyer.
Wiedenmeyer, there we go. That makes a lot more sense than what I said. 2nd, long 6, possible 7. Crosby, Cartwright, set out to the left.
Leaving him quite open with space.
Drops back. Oh, it's supposed to be a handoff. And that play falls apart. Crosby Cartwright took a shot after the whistle there. He's looking at the umpire, thinking that's not fair.
Brings up 3rd down.
Actually looked at both referees there. I believe it was Harrison was the one that
laid him out.
Twin receivers for the Red Devils on both sides. Keenan's going to look back to pass. He's looking right. He's going to tuck and run. He's got the first. He's looking for more. Gets it out to about the 44-yard line. They gonna get, well, he got one up marking him down at the 44, the other at the 46. They will bring him back to the 44 as that's the correct spot. That's right in front of us here.
Not right in front of our camera, that's a little to the left.
Yeah. Feel like I almost had the opportune spot here. You can see he went down at the 44. Rolled to the 46. Keenan, double reverse, and Espino in trouble. He just wants to get back to the line of scrimmage. Whistle blown dead. They're going to mark him a loss of 2.
Number 19, Abel Espino is brought down in the backfield by
Whistles
Wildcats.
is what's going to bring that one back, as he was still alive. He got across the line of scrimmage, but by then the whistle had already blown. So they're going to mark him back. 2nd and 12. You're right, they're giving Cartwright a lot of space, but dangerous DB over there. As Martinez on the right side, going to find A little bit of room, getting to about 3.
Number 17, Johnny Martinez takes
Gonna
the
bring
handoff
up about
for
a
the Red
3rd and
Devils.
8
Brought down by a
scenario.
host of Wildcats. Brings up 3rd down.
Ooh. Even marked him back a little bit, kind of more like a 3rd and 9 scenario. Sun has gone away, the weather feels nice. And you know what? Not a lot of bugs. It's kind of a clear day, clear night, or I should say clear night.
Clear night.
And Keenan gonna drop, throws it. He's got Raul Reza. Raul Reza has it. Looks to give him the stiff arm. Gives him the business. Raul Reza. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Devils.
Is that Raul Reza's 3rd touchdown this year?
And that shouldn't gone that far,
With the catch for the Red Devils.
as Longhat had him wrapped up. But Reza showing off that weight room gives him a little sidearm shiver, and he'll walk into the end zone for 6. Madrid kicking for the Red Devils. Puts
It is
up.
good.
Yeah, give it up, Adrian Madrid.
Extra point attempt is good
And
for the Red
Devils
Brings the score.
up 14-6. You gotta like it. Madrid's not doing the soccer style kick that you see a lot of kickers do throughout, college, NFL, high school. He's doing the old school lineman kick where you're dead center on the ball and you're taking 2 steps and just putting the square of your toe right on the ball. And he has been money with that.
Yeah, he has.
You have to go back to watch, almost leather helmet football to see kickers kick that way.
He ain't your soccer player. He ain't your average soccer player.
14-6 your score with 4:35 left here in the 3rd quarter. And I came down with my own goal set for the Red Devils. I want to see 4 scores. We've not seen 4 scores for a while.
I believe we can do it.
To me that's important. Get 4 on the board.
I mean, it's not impossible. The thing is, penalties. Penalties are what killing us. We get rid of those, we watch ourselves. We have that score.
Well, and I thought about it a lot last year. Devils never got to 4 scores a year ago. And I think back to Coach Joey Scott's comment that he makes at the sports banquet of, we were probably the best 3-7 football team to ever existed. And you go back to look at the scoreboard, and if they would have scored 28, they would have been a 6-4 ball squad, which seems more realistic to how they played a year ago. And that's something you're really wanting to change here. As Martinez set to kick off for the Devils again. Solid kick. Actually, that was Derek Keenan with the kick. It's going to be picked up and brought up to about the 38 by Mandrill.
Number 7, Eddie Mandrill receives the kick for the Wildcats.
Derek Keenan did a lot of the kicking responsibilities a year ago. Shared it with another one of our broadcasters, Jarrett Burrow.
Down by number 32, Diego Flores.
Back in the kicking spot there.
And Jarrett, you watching that? We miss you, bud.
Wildcats up at the 41-yard line. Quarterback will be Harris. Drops back to throw. He's looking right. Going back to that wheel route. Espino not
remembered
fooled.
it. Espino remembered it.
Pass incomplete.
He's like, you ain't fooling me.
He remembers. Saw that out route. Immediately knew that it was going to a wheel route. And he didn't even wait.
He's like, nope, bolt.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
On the west side of
No
the field,
shame
please
for
turn your
Espino.
headlights off.
Only 3 times.
2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. 4:22 left here in the third. Snap goes to Harrison. Harrison looks like it's a run.
Caught by Joe!
Oh, no! Yeah, that's Big Bad Joe doing Big Bad Joe things.
They're blowing the whistle.
Harrison is going to gain, or actually lose just about a yard. As they're going to give him some forward progress on that. In fact, there we go. I'm going to say the line of scrimmage marker had not moved. Brings up a 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down for the Wildcats.
Liking the Carnegie band over here. Got a solid beat going.
A lot of energy too. They're moving around. Carnegie looks set up. Number 30 running.
What about it? They need to plug it in. It's good. Okay.
Looks like they'll be out. Near the line of scrimmage, just passed.
Number 30, Uzziah Ahady brings the ball out to the 44-yard line.
What's the battery like on?
Devils are going to line up here.
Where'd he go? Tell him there's a charger and everything to plug it in. Okay. There's a cord and everything in there.
There's going to be a timeout here. That'll be called on the Wildcats.
Timeout Wildcats.
As the score is 14-6 with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left on the clock.
Well, we have a break here. We really should have started our broadcast off here, but we're going to take this moment to talk about it. Red Devils were recognized statewide this year, or this week, for something they did off the field. The Red Devils took the hour drive down Sunday night to Delhart, Texas, to the candlelight vigil for their JV player who had passed away last Thursday in their JV game. Devils were recognized by the Amarillo news stations as well as the OSSAA for their sportsmanship, and really something Joey Scott brings to this team. Joey Scott, you know, he'll tell you he builds gentlemen first. He builds quality young men first, football players second. And definitely showed that this week with those players taking their time to honor a local team who is.
Oh, as Joe almost gets there.
Espino on the return. Big hit there from Nate Hernandez. And you'd almost argue for a horse collar tackle on the other end. Fans wanted a targeting flag on Hernandez. So you almost feel like 2 missed calls there on both teams. As everybody in the stadium saw that coming except for the poor Wildcat who took that shot.
Good play by Nate Hernandez too.
3:10 left here in the third, 6-14 the score. Devil offense coming out here. 2 receivers out to the right. Gonna hand off to Johnny. He's gonna gain about 1.
Johnny Martinez is stopped at the line by the Wildcats.
Luke,
Brings up 2nd down.
plugged in? Okay. To the wall or to backup battery? They got a wall outlet right there. There's a cord that they can reach. It might work better with that plugged into the wall. Should have a good block. Shotgun formation here for the Devils. 3 on the play clock. Back to pass. Keenan He's rolling left, throws it deep. He's got Raul Reza.
Oh!
Ooh!
He still got it!
Raul Reza.
Number 3, Raul Reza with the reception.
Half man, half glue.
Brought down by number 2, Jalen Wallace.
Gonna catch that. Wallace brings him down. As that is the third big catch from Raul Reza. And the first one that doesn't end with him in the back of the end zone.
Brings the ball out to the 46-yard line.
But it is good enough for a Red Devil first down. Look for that connection more this season. 5-3. As that is paid off well for the Devils. Hand off to Espino around the edge. Espino gonna change field. He's got the corner. He's got Harrison to beat. Harrison and Wallace too strong, too fast.
He gets taken out of bounds. That will stop the clock.
Gets it up to the 18-yard line.
Two amazing plays by the Red Devils.
And they are threatening again.
That is for middle school and high school.
Clock's going to start running. About 1:30 left here. Luke, got it? Luke, good? Yeah, okay.
How's it gonna still run the clock? Okay.
They do. Keenan hands off to Martinez up the middle. Stopped
Number 17,
by the Wildcats.
Stopped at the line by the Wildcats.
Again, we're the Texoma Broadcasting crew on the call. Ty McBride with Pete Martinez. And our programmers right now, it looks like we got AJ Breed and Luke McDaniel on that job. That means up top we've got Tate Skelton and Ezra Salamanca running camera for you. Those young gentlemen in their second year of our broadcasting club. Proud to bring them along with us. Pete, the original member, working on his fourth year. Keenan back to pass.
A lot of time.
Corner of the end zone. No, it's dropped.
Pass is incomplete.
Yep, could count on size and body type. That's Crosby Cartwright. Had it, lost it. Looking for his first touchdown reception of the year. Colton Roper will come in. Here comes the Devils man in motion. It's going to be Roper. Looking to the right, looking for Espino. He's got it.
Timeout.
Caught by Espino. We don't need no timeout. It's third quarter, bud.
Oh.
We're good.
Yeah, it is third quarter, huh? I thought it was fourth.
Brings the ball to the 7-yard line.
I think.
Ball
For the Red Devils.
at the 7-yard line. I don't know if we're going to get a playoff here.
I don't think so.
8 to go. Devils kind of taking their time.
Maybe.
This
Maybe?
ain't going to happen. 3,
Nah.
2, 1.
Oh no. Yep.
That's going to end the third quarter. Love your siren.
Wee wee.
That brings the third quarter to a close.
I'm expecting a buzzer, not a wee wee.
Having fun here.
All right, guys, get your tickets
You know,
out. Get your tickets for the
Devils were at this point earlier.
Tickets out.
First and goal from the 7.
Number
They took all 4 downs
5, 3,
and an amazing catch by Raul Reza to end in a touchdown.
5, 3,
As I just want to point out, they're doing a raffle,
7,
right?
8.
I don't like raffles at the moment.
5, 3, 8, 7, 1, 7, 8.
Tell me the winner's name is Cash.
I'm not.
Come on.
No.
There's got to be someone here in Carnegie named Cash.
Oh, we got a winner. Chicken dinner.
Where are you at? They said there's a winner somewhere. I'm looking for the person.
I'm not saying it again.
For those of you who are unaware of the inside joke here, Pete Martinez chose the wrong name for Mr. Overton and duly has to pay for it. I gotta admit, I'm glad it was you, not me at that point, because I don't know if I can do 25 push-ups right now. I've got a major hole inside my arm. I don't know if my arm muscles work like they're supposed to.
We kind of need you around too. You got broadcasting going on. You got Stuco here soon. You got your coaching tomorrow.
Full schedule. Not to mention a couple softball games to broadcast next week. Lady Red Devils will be playing Turpin on Monday at Turpin, and Tyrone at OPSU, as Keenan's going to take the carry forward for a gain of 2. That Tyrone game is going to be a pink out game, so please support the Lady Red Devils in pink, as there will be a pass the bucket around 2 to raise money for local cancer patients. Keenan puts a man in motion. Oh, it's a fumble!
No!
Oh no! He's picked it up at Lolly. He's got some speed. Johnny Martinez, the only man that can catch him. He's not gonna know. The Wildcats are in the end zone. 92 yards. And the game has dramatically changed. As the fans here on the home side are loving it. And here might be the play of the ball game with 11:14 left. Wildcats going for 2 to attempt to tie the game. Ooh, they didn't have enough man on the field, as Kirkendall is going to join after their huddle breaks. That's a rule I tend to not understand. And a rule the men in the stripes aren't going to enforce here. Here comes the pass. He was not looking for it. Crosby Cartwright had picked it off. And if that was any other play, Crosby Cartwright's doing the dance on the other side of the field on that one. So 11:14 left. Devils lead 14-12. And I hate to tell you this, the same individual has scored for the Red Devils. The same individual has scored for the Wildcats. Raul Reza has both touchdowns for the Red Devils, and Uzziah at Holly, the man for the Wildcats, as he has scored an offensive touchdown and a defensive touchdown now. And what about that breakaway speed?
He bolted. I was like, oh, he's gone.
Found a new gear. You can see those first 10 yards, it didn't look like he had much speed. Johnny Martinez was probably going to be able to run him down.
And then he went, nope.
Yeah. The man shifted, turned on the NOS, and was gone.
He turned into a moving SUV into a Bugatti right there.
And we talked earlier, the Red Devils looking forward to having Crosby Cartwright for 2 more years. Wildcats are going to be looking forward to having out Holly for 2 more years. Man's a sophomore. This must be their theme song. They played this for the opening kickoff as well. Interesting little jam here.
Knees weak.
Galvez. They played it for the opening, I believe, as well. There's a kick. It's high.
Right to Hernandez.
All right, let's see what Hernandez is going to do with it this time.
Oh.
And nowhere.
Down
Shot
to
to
40.
the 40.
About where he was lined up as well.
Number 6, Nate Hernandez.
Again, that guy, he got some speed. He can lay a hit.
As we saw that down there.
Was kind of excited to see what he could do with some space. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Red Devils.
As Wildcat, looks like they have too many men on the field.
That's actually the 2nd time they had too many men on the kickoff as well. Not enough on the extra point. Handoff up the middle to Martinez. Gains about 3 to 4 on the carry.
Number 17, Johnny Martinez, takes the handoff for the Red Devils. Brought down by number 56.
Looks like they're going to give him about 4 yards. Ball at the 44, about 43-yard line. Again, looking forward to next week. Devils will be at OPSU, facing an OPSU graduate coach himself, Skylar Watson, and the Watonga Eagles. As run is going to be by Derek Keenan on the outside. We got a flag, probably in the area of holding. So this is going to go the wrong direction. Watson not having a good night tonight, as Trevor Powers and the Hooker Bulldogs letting him have it at halftime. That score was 35-0. And as predicted, holding against the Red Devils. And Devils are going to have to figure out how to gain more yards.
As in the third, it's 43-0 Hooker.
34-0?
Oh yeah.
Is
No,
that what you said?
43.
43. Imagining you're seeing a lot of new faces on the field for the Bulldogs at that point. Not something Watson's used to with Trevor Powers, is in their past games extremely close. Yeah, I was going to say, they didn't mark off any yards. Finally, it comes back. This is going to be a 2nd and 10 scenario for Derek Keenan and the Red Devils.
As Burns Flatdale City will lead the third quarter 64-0 against Cordell.
Ooh, 64-0. Martinez caught it. See where they're going to mark him at. He's got the first down. Nice little pass and catch there. Keenan to Martinez, and Whitehat's going to say, we good? Yeah, let's... What? Maybe not? He's looking at the umpire. Is it good?
Yeah, we good.
We good. That's a first down.
Move it along. As we will take on Burns Flat next week. No, after Watonga.
After Watonga. First district game, Burns Flat. And that offense, they're scoring. 44 on this field a week ago. You said 63 tonight?
64.
64 just down the road from us. Martinez, he's going to get upfield. Gets to about the 42-yard line.
Martinez takes the handoff for the Red Devils. Taken down by number 7, Eddie Mandrell.
I think Fairview's doing quite well in their matchup tonight as well.
I can tell you the
I
score.
think they're playing Pawnee or someone, right?
I think it was Bonnie.
10th ranked Pawnee was up 14-0 at half, I believe.
No, Fairview versus Alva. 47-12. Fairview.
Man in motion. It's Keenan. He's going to take the QB sneak on the right or left side.
He will get a first down.
Does. And we got got another first down. 8:14
Number 5, Derek
left to play.
Keeps the ball for the Red Devils.
I believe then it was Moreland who's playing Pawnee. Someone's playing Pawnee.
Moreland is playing Pawnee.
There we
Pawnee
go.
has took the lead 22-14 in the fourth.
And Moreland was leading earlier in that game. Oh, we've got headlights. They're
Please,
asking.
on the west side of the stadium, please turn your lights off.
Yeah, we're gonna stop the ball here.
On the west side of the stadium, please turn your lights off.
Not you, sir. The other one. Not you. Oh, I think that was the truck that was on earlier, making sure his lights were off.
He was. Think it'll be a fan gonna go tell him.
I hope so. There's not really any Red Devils on that side of the field. You, sir, we're looking at you.
There
we
you go. Everybody cheering for that man.
All right, clock's gonna run now. Keenan, hands off. It's Roper. Roper has the edge. No.
And there it is. Multiple flags.
Yellow Hankies on the field.
Just like a young couple at the movie theater, they're going to get flagged for holding. And this is coming back.
Call is holding against the Red Devils.
Yes, sir.
What else? There's 2 flags.
They're both calling it on holding.
They are?
Yeah. And again, 10 yards, too easy for the Red Devils. Let's try 15.
That is a 5-yard penalty. Brings up first down and 15 for the Red Devils.
Ooh, there we got a flag. That might have saved the Red
Yellow Hanky on the
Devils.
field.
That snap came in late and hit Roper. And even better, it's on the Wildcats, which will pretty much put us back at first and
Call is
10.
against the Wildcats.
Okay.
Double luck there for the Red Devils, because if that play goes on, it is a loose wild ball as it hit Roper. And the last time that happened, the Wildcats added 6 more points to the board. Man in motion again. Roper, it hits him again. Did not learn her lesson the first time. And Roper is going to lose a lot of yards.
In the backfield.
But a lot better than the alternative that we saw a few plays ago.
And that looks like it'll be final score for Pawnee and Moreland, 22-14.
That's going to bring up second super long. .6:30 left in the ball game here. Roper in motion again. Not going to hit him that time. But Keenan's in trouble. Keenan rolls out right. Keenan throws it. He's got, Cartwright. And Cartwright not able to catch it. Cartwright super slow to get up. Cartwright can't get up. Cartwright carrying that leg. Cartwright was going to the sidelines, but now he's going to the huddle. There we go. He's coming off. And number 12.
No, he's not.
Is he? Whoa.
Oh, he dropped it
He
off.
did. All right. Scared me there, boy. Get off the field. Aiden Winter's going to come in replacement.
Another freshman. I mean, sophomore.
Yeah, those boys have grown up. They're no longer freshmen. They are now sophomores.
I remember messing with winners.
Timeout, Texoma.
Devils are going to call timeout. They had a hard time getting the right 11 guys on the field due to the injury. 6:17 left. Devils in trouble here as they're looking at a 3rd and 20. Leading by 2. As this one's been about as exciting as the Oklahoman predicted. Oklahoman predicted a 26-21 final in favor of the Wildcats. We're about halfway there at the end of reaching the end of this ball game, but Devils are leading 14-12. Alright. Wildcats break the huddle.
That guy's jamming down there.
I've kind of noticed a theme. It's like Cowboy Sheriff Western Day or something
Yeah.
for the Carnegie Wildcats. A lot of cowboy hats.
Might have been their theme tonight. Western tonight.
3 wide. As
Ooh!
Derek Keenan is sacked.
Oh, he's holding that arm. Derek Keenan is holding that arm.
Trevor Clifton, a senior on the sack. Why or what? Did he fumble?
No, he did not.
It wasn't 4th down. Why the change?
He might have fumbled then.
I was pretty sure it was 3rd down.
Derek Keenan will come off the field.
He must have fumbled it because I was pretty sure it wasn't 4th. Wildcats on their side of the field, 5:31 left, trailing by 2. Harrison back to pass. Harrison in trouble, gets away from the pressure. Now he's going to run, and he gets by Hernandez. And finally got down by Joe. Is that a 1st down? I believe so. Hernandez had him trapped in the backfield. Was able to get away from him. Found a different speed, got away from Diego Hernandez. He's chased by Hernandez's all play.
I just realized that.
Nate.
Diego, Nate, and Joe.
Yeah, Diego, Nate, and Joe. Joe's shoulder not in good shape. Just had Nate pull it out for him. 5 minutes left, as I don't know who's got the ball.
Number 7.
Yeah, it ended up being Mandrell. One of those little tricky plays as you just quite don't know who has it. Kel Collins credited for the tackle. He knew where the ball was. 2nd and 11.
It looked like Joe wasn't set that play.
High snap. Harrison gets it though. That's the benefit of being 6'2". Pass.
Ooh.
Knocked away. Crosby Cartwright had the look on it. And glad to see him back out on the field after he was hurt on that incomplete pass last offensive series.
You had to see Derek Keenan back on the field.
Had Wallace wide open on that comeback route, but just the athleticism and ability from Crosby Cartwright able to recover and knock that one away.
My bad, I was wrong. There he is.
4:28 left. He's still favoring that arm a little bit.
Kind of holding it tightly.
Direct snap,
Oh!
reverse. Yeah, did not fool Mr. Garrison. As
Number 21 is brought
the
down on
junior from Goodwill
Let's go,
will be
Garrison.
making that play.
I see you, bud.
I'm going to bring up a long 4th down in the Wildcats with 4 minutes left. This is a critical play for him. We talked earlier in the broadcast, Garrison had 2 turnovers for the Red Devils in that loss to Groover. Had an interception, and did he recovered the fumble or did he cause the fumble?
I think he recovered
He
it.
recovered it.
called by the Wildcats.
Last week I was cameraman. Pete was one of our commentary, so refer to him on that call.
I was just there, okay?
All the people that thought the camera was terrible last week. Yeah, that's my fault.
Yeah, see, I'm the better cameraman.
You are, but we're getting our students more involved here, letting them call more and more games. Ethan Shoulders kind of taking over as the voice of the Red Devils. Title I'm okay with passing down to him, but
Yeah, me too.
I guess I'm going to carry it for this game at least.
But he's got stuff he's got to do himself as he's in FFA, and
He's a busy man.
yeah, FFA is starting his own podcast as well. He's been doing it. He's doing great.
Been planning on starting a little Red Devil podcast.
That was my idea.
Hadn't got to it the last couple weeks. Oh, what a song right now for 3:46 left. 2 points left. This was my high school team's theme song. This is what we ran out to. Good old little AC/DC. Some Thunderstruck.
Bet you were rocking that bench.
Oh yeah. Professional ball boy, you know it. Harrison back to pass, looking right, throws it. It's up and intercepted. Going the other way is the Red Devils. I don't know who it is. It's Espino. Abel Espino
Interception by number 19, Abel Espino.
brings it down to the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
And all the noise a distance from us right now as the Red Devil sideline fired up.
Like someone turned the off switch over here.
Carnegie's side, a little silent. Still plenty of time, 3:34 left. Devils trying to clinch this up on offense. Derek Keenan returning back at quarterback. Hands off to Johnny Martinez, and Martinez is going to run for a gain of about 2 or 3.
Number 17, Johnny Martinez, is brought down by number 25.
Ooh. No. Must have saw a knee go down. He's only going to get 1. That looked like he got a lot more yards off of that. Very friendly placing for the Wildcats. Brings up 2nd and 9. Roper in motion. Hands off to Martinez again. His knee didn't go down at the line of scrimmage that time. He's going to gain about 5 or 6 on that one. Going to make this a 3rd and manageable.
Brought down by number 10, Chisholm Kirkendall.
Kirkendall getting the credit for the tackle here in stadium.
Thought I heard Gryffindor.
Kirkendall.
Kirkendall?
It's Kirkendall.
Yeah, that's not why I'm in charge of the names.
Again, I know that. Thanks to the Wildcat moms for providing us with a roster. They wanted to make sure that we would give them credit, and I will give credit where credit is due.
Timeout called by the Red
Timeout
Devils.
called by the Red Devils here. As Coach Scott going to talk this out. Again, if you didn't catch it last quarter, we talked about it. Joey Scott, he develops gentlemen first, football players second. Red Devils paid tribute to the fallen Delhart JV player who tragically passed last week after their ball game. And our hearts go out to the Delhart community, as that is rough. We don't play this game to see young gentlemen fall like that. And so heartbreaking around the world.
Our praise go out to his family and friends that were close to him.
Flag called here is
Yellow hanky on the field.
Let's see which direction this goes.
I will never get over that.
The yellow hanky.
Yellow hanky.
Goes against the Wildcats. That's a free first down. The best types of first downs, the free ones.
Here, you need a hanky.
Clock's going to run here, 2 minutes left. We are under 2 minutes here, and Devils taking their sweet time, as according to the scoreboard, Carnegie can stop the clock one more. He actually had a couple of Red Devils get out of the huddle, and I think Derek Keenan called him back. No. We got time. Yes, they're running the clock, sir. No. Okay, stop the play clock. Keep running the regular clock.
Oh, yeah,
I'm okay with it.
That's fine with me.
I mean, I am on the Carnegie side. It should be hearing a little more uproar. 8 seconds ran off the clock after the play clock stopped. I'd want them 8 seconds back if I was a Wildcat. Got an umpire coming towards the sidelines here. I think he's calling for 240.
240? 21-20. How about that?
21-20. That's a lot of extra time for the Wildcats to get back in this game.
And we'll be here until dawn.
They've bumped it all the way to 2:08. And clock will start on snap. And Whitehead still swinging his arm. He's not supposed to do that. Johnny Martinez going to gain about 2.
Johnny Martinez is brought down.
Luckily, the clock master up here knew not to start it. Wildcats can call a timeout. 1:56 left. That's their final timeout. Red Devils going to be able to run out the rest of the time here. I think, I don't know, not a great mathematician. I teach history. And Pete, I know you're much worse at math than I am.
Okay.
I think the Red Devils do have to get a first down to run out the rest of the time.
Shots fired.
40 times 3, that should be a minute 20, minute 56, a minute 56 on the clock. So first down is required. Making our math teachers proud. Uh-oh. Second and 9 coming for the Red Devils. They're trying to run out the clock in this 2-point lead. High snap gives it to Martinez. Martinez going to be dragged forward. Marked down at the 18-yard line.
Takes the handoff.
It's going to be
Brought down by number 25, Lana Mabry.
about 6 yards short of the first. And the clock runs freely now. Nobody can stop it. Hey, pull your mic away from the headphone. Sorry. Devils getting ready to break huddle here with 7 on the play clock. I'm going to have to get this play off kind of quick. Again, just hands off to Martinez. Red Devils raising their hands. They want the first. They get the first, and that does it here. Nothing else can stop the clock.
They're not starting the clock.
Because it's a first down, or well...
Red Devils are stopped just shy of the first.
No, they're going to mark it short. That clock should be running. Go, Dave! Carnegie, clock master, being friendly to the Wildcats. Devils have to get a first here to continue it. 4th and 1. Hand off to Martinez. Martinez on the edge, and he'll do more than the first. He'll put it in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Devils. With 37 seconds left. Devils will go home looking at a better scoreboard. As Madrid gets ready to kick the extra point, he is 2 for 2. Looking to make it 3. And you're talking days of Jose Cruz that the Devils were perfect on extra points. And you can change it and say Adrian Madrid
with 37 seconds left.
With 3 extra points. 21-12 your score, 37 seconds left. Wildcat offense is going to be able to come back on the field. But not a lot of time to do much as they trail by 9.
As a final score for the Hooker Watonga game, 50-0 Hooker.
Ouch. Watonga falls to 2-1. Hooker rises to 2-1. Again, Devils will see Watonga next Thursday. We'll play Thursday night football. You know, we brought this up. It's a great time to talk about it. 37 seconds left. The last time the Red Devils played Watonga was on a Thursday night, and that game featured on ESPN as the great Isaac Word catch made SportsCenter's top 10 plays.
And I'm going to go dig me up that shirt.
And the head coach for the Red Devils at that time was Skylar Watson, now on the opposite sidelines.
I'm going to go dig me up that shirt.
You do need to find that shirt. And they will play again on a Thursday night. (21-12), 37 seconds left. Devils going to kick off. And it is Derek Keenan, the birthday boy, as he is getting a W, the first of his senior year. Pops that one up, and Harrison's going to return this. That's scary. He is no easy tackle, as Espino brings him down at the 36-yard line.
Harrison will bring the ball out to around the 35-yard line.
31 seconds left. Imagine the Wildcats are going to let Harrison sling it here. They've been dangerous in the air, as he's hit Wallace for a few big passes. Last one he threw, though, ended up in Espino's arms for an interception. 31 left. Back to pass. He looks, just chucks it up for Wallace. Intercepted. Crosby Cartwright. That's ball game with 24 left. Devils will likely come out and take a knee to end this one. Second interception of the season for Crosby Cartwright. He picked one up. Actually, it's third. That's his second of the night. Intercepted a 2-point conversion earlier to ensure the Devils remained a 2-point lead. And then that one here. Devils should be coming out in victory formation. There's Derek Keenan. Takes his time, takes a knee. Play clock's read 0, no reason to run it. As the Red Devils will pick up their first win of the season.
Incredible game by both sides. Derek Keenan, birthday boy, did an outstanding job. Raul with multiple catches here.
Multiple touchdowns.
2
2 touchdowns for Raul Reza. 3 interceptions by the Red Devil defense. Again, second week they forced 3 turnovers. 2 interceptions by Crosby Cartwright. 1 by Abel Espino.
Abel Espino able to bring that down all the way back here to convert that to a touchdown for the Red Devils.
And Devils enjoying the victory here. Again, we've got lots of action coming up cross country. We'll be running at Cherokee tomorrow. They already are there. The softball team will be in action there at the Shattuck tournament. Texoma Esports will be competing in their second tournament. Fortnite team looking to remain undefeated on the season. Monday, Lady Red Devils are heading to Turpin. Tuesday, Lady Red Devils at OPSU Pink Out versus Tyrone. That'll be a 5 o'clock game. And then Thursday, some Thursday night light varsity football there at Anchor-D Stadium in OPSU. The return of Skylar Watson and the Watauga Eagles for the Week 3 matchup for the Devils. I'm Ty McBride. With me was Pete Martinez. Our help on programming, Luke McDaniel, AJ Breeden. On camera, Tate Skelton, Ezra Salamanca. We'd like to thank all of our viewers for watching as we will sign out and see you next week. Thank you very much.